Well, Turkey is very much determined to clear her neighborhood from all types of terrorism. The YPG elements, the PKK elements, the FETÖ elements, the Daesh elements, and ISIS elements are posing threats to Turkey's national security and Turkey's well-being, and we cannot tolerate that. So Turkey is determined to establish a safe zone around the border to make sure that they are far away from harm's length, to make sure that they cannot pose a threat to our national security and to the well-being of our citizens. And we have made this very clear to our allies and partners and to global powers, and they have understood that Turkey is determined, and no matter what the ideology, nationality, religion, or ethnicity of these terrorists are, we are determined to eliminate them.
But Egemen, I imagine Damascus would say, and Damascus obviously, as you can imagine, Egemen, is against this entire proposal, saying that it does threaten Syria's sovereignty. Why not, even if Turkey does have a disagreement with Bashar al-Assad, why not talk to Bashar al-Assad about Turkey's concerns and come to some sort of a united resolution, if I may use that term?
Damascus only has control over 20% of Syria as we speak. Unfortunately, they have created this vacuum, this gap for terrorist elements to flourish. That's why we have to step in and take necessary measures to protect ourselves. If there was a strong and legitimate sovereign government in Damascus, they would be protecting their land from terrorists themselves, but they cannot. They can hardly protect their own leader. So we have spoken to Russia, to the United States, to Iran, and we have made consultations with our European allies, and we have decided to protect ourselves.
Okay. Yusuf, let me bring you back. What do you make, Yusuf, of the fact that Russia as well, as Egemen there said, yes, Turkey, of course, has been talking to Russia, I'm sure, about this situation, but Russia has expressed, pessimism about Turkey alone taking on the role of controlling any such safe zone, saying, again, that Damascus should be fulfilling that role. What do you feel about Russia's role in all of this, Yusuf?
Now, of course, Russia is trying to protect Assad and keep him propped up. So they might have some concerns about Turkey establishing a safe zone in the area, because this is obviously going to strengthen the hand of the Syrian opposition, which Turkey is the guarantor of. But Turkey and Russia have always been able to reach a deal. Erdogan and Putin are close friends, and hence they have a pragmatic relationship. So I don't foresee that Russia being too much of a problem once Turkey and the U.S. have reached a deal for a safe zone in that region. I don't think Russia is going to have too many objections to it. But I believe what Russia wants to do mainly is gather the rest of the land up that the U.S. coalition has in its control. Deir ez-Zor mainly because of the oil fields on the U.S. coalition side of that territory, and Raqqa, of course, is of interest to Assad as well. But like I said, we need to remember Turkey not only represents itself, Turkey represents the Syrian opposition. I feel the Syrian opposition has been forgotten lately in all of this, and we cannot talk about a political solution if they're not at the table represented properly.
Okay, let me add another